Rob Zombie followed up House of a Thousand Corpses with the far superior The Devil's Rejects, and this really limits the amount of cast and focuses a lot more on the story than the first one did. We are left with only 3 of the family after the police raid the Firefly residence. We are left with Baby, Otis and Captain Spaulding as they go on the run for a rendezvous where they can hopefully recover and deal with what has happened to them. And as the police burst into their household, we get a terrific opening firefight, something we never got in the first movie, that's really twisted and different in some of the things I've seen done before. This is a family of murderous people who aren't daft. They're intelligent. They know that this was going to happen sooner or later. It's the time now, and they're prepared for this firefight. So much so that it's just stunning to see, especially the way they use their tactics against this well-trained police force. The fact that they have these full body armour suits is just a delight to see. Unstoppable, the way that they're prepared to fight back. Ultimately though, the numbers outweigh them and there's nothing they can do but go on the run. And that's where we end up with Baby Otis and Spaulding as they flee. But before they meet up, we have Baby and Otis who are just looking for cover, looking for a car to get away, and they stumble across a motel and some folk that they can play with while they kill some time until Spaulding catches up with them. And that's where the movie takes a little bit of a twisting turn as they just torture these 4 people in horrific manners. Even though the police are after them, they're having some R&R. This is their kind of fun time. They're going to torture these people, not because they want to, but because it's something they do. It's something they do to kind of chill out and relax, and they have so much fun mentally abusing and physically torturing these 4 people that are trapped in the room. We also have the story of Spaulding, who is travelling to his kin while dealing with their ultimate getaway plan, which is where Ken Foree comes into the movie, and it's always good to see him. We get to the blood and the guts, and it's really amped up here and really bloody and visceral and in your face. There is another moment that there was in the first one where somebody loses a face, and it's used to great effect in this movie. We also get William Forsythe as a policeman, a man who is hell-bent on hunting down these people, and the more he discovers within this house, the more his psychological break becomes evident. As his brother was killed in the first movie, he starts to see visions of him, and he just wants to hunt these people down and put them in the grave because of the atrocities they've committed, and doesn't really realise that he's becoming more and more like them as this hatred and rage engulfs him, and it becomes a character whom, even at the end of the movie, as he starts to torture these maniacs, you start to feel sorry for them. Even though they are crazed maniacs, you start to feel bad that they're being tortured by this person who seems even crazier than they are. It's a terrific arc for Forsythe, and he does terrific work really bringing it to life. Ultimately, really bringing down the locations, really bringing the story down to just these key members, puts a lot more focus onto it by giving them a bigger antagonist than almost they are. It gives you something to really add to the movie. Who do you want to win? How do you want this family of maniacs to get away? Why, when they're doing such deplorable and horrible things, do you start to feel sorry for them near the end of the movie? And it gives you set piece after set piece where violence really does reign, and it's bloody, visceral, in your face, and oh so disgusting. The Devil's Rejects is one of those movies that I instantly loved when I saw it. I had great fun going back to it, and I can't wait to check out 3 from Hell, which is next on my list for the Firefly trilogy. I'd love to know your thoughts on The Devil's Rejects, what you think of it. Do you feel that this is Zombie's best movie like I do? Let me know in the comment box, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.